here is where the news media really shows its hand. So Lester Holt, millionaire TV host, asks multi-millionaire TV host, asks Tulsi Gabbard a question about Iran, but he just can't let it go. She doesn't want to go to war with Iran, and that bothers him. So watch what he says. Here we go.
You've said you would sign back onto the 2015 deal. Would you insist, though, that it address Iran's support for Hezbollah?
Let's deal with the situation where we are, where this president and his chicken hawk cabinet have led us to the brink of war.
That was a good. Apparently people don't say that enough, and because when she did, people went, "Oh fuck, that's great, check it out."
With Iran. I served in the war in Iraq at the height of the war in 2005, a war that took over 4,000 of my brothers and sisters in uniforms' lives. The American people need to understand that this war with Iran would be far more devastating, far more costly than anything that we ever saw in Iraq. It would take many more lives, it would exacerbate the refugee crisis, and it wouldn't be just contained within Iran. This would turn into a regional war. This is why it's so important that every one of us, every single American, stand up and say, no war with Iran. We need to get back into the Iran nuclear agreement, and we need to negotiate how we can improve it. It was an imperfect deal. There are issues like their missile development that needs to be addressed. We can do both simultaneously to prevent Iran from developing a nuclear weapon and preventing us from going to war.
Your time is up. I have just a very quick follow-up. Well, what would your red line be?
All right. You don't want to go to war with Iran. All right. But when are you going to fucking go to war with Iran? Come on, that's all shits and giggles. You're not going to go to war. All right. But when are you going to fucking go to war? I'm Lester Holt. Thank you very much. They can't help but reveal themselves. What's your red line? Come on, when are you going to go to war, motherfucker? When are you going to go? They're so giddy over it. They all fucking nut in their pants at the fucking idea of war. Lester Holt, oh God! I put my dick in a box. Doesn't that disgust you?
Well, but you know, under the Iran deal, I mean, we're already hurting them so badly.
Yes, we're sanctioned.
So they actually, it's not, they don't just need pain and suffering and starvation and lack of medicines and lack of access to things, you know, and to hurt them and to punish the civilians specifically. They really, it's the fizzle, the fuzz, the blow them up.
To blow them up?
The big boom boom.
Yeah.
The shebanga banga boom boom. They
so that's not enough for them to hurt the citizens. Right. They want to actually kill them.
They're already, but I mean, are not
They're
people
killing,
already suffering to the point of death? And
yeah, we're killing the people in Venezuela. With the rapporteur from the UN says that we killed 40,000 kids in fucking Venezuela. We're doing the same thing in Yemen. We're doing the same thing in Iran. We're doing it all over the fucking world. We're the terrorists.
So Jimmy,
yeah.
They don't just want profit and death, they want spectacle.
They don't want just profit and death, they want spectacle. Here's a joke I wrote. It's not finished. Let me just try it out on you. Imagine for a moment that America is not the freedom-fighting, liberating, peace-loving, God-fearing democracy bringing superpower we have always believed ourselves to be. What if America are the global terrorists and we've all been brainwashed? That's where it ends.
Senator Gabbard, before you answer the question about not going into war with Iran, we're going to cut to some commercials here from Boeing and Raytheon.
And you know, we were all talking about this earlier, that we don't think that these debates should be on commercial television.
No,
what
not
they
at all.
should be on, it continue to be run by the League of Women Voters. They took it away from them. And it should be on C-SPAN. And there should never be a fucking commercial, and nobody should make a buck off of these debates.
We should have our own, progressive debates with our own progressive panel asking real progressive candidates real questions. That's what we should have, man.
Well, how can you have a debate when it's sponsored by Pfizer? America gets tough with healthcare, sponsored by Eli Lilly. I'm with you 100%. It's it should be on C-SPAN. The fact that it's on NBC. So NBC is doing the debates, and I don't know if you remember, but NBC fired Phil Donahue because he told the truth about the Iraq War. Then they fired Jesse Ventura because he told the truth about the Iraq War. Ashley Banfield because she told the truth about the Iraq War. That's who fucking NBC is, and that's who shouldn't be hosting a fucking debate with tools like Chuck Todd and Rachel Maddow, a conspiracy theorist.
I'd like to add to it. I'd like to add that NBC is the reason why they popularized Donald Trump.
Yes.
Right? NBC helped Donald Trump get to that position. And so does Les Moonves.
They gave him a TV show. How many fucking years did they give Donald Trump a racist TV show when they knew he was a fucking racist, race baiting the fucking president for his long-form birth certificate? Long-form birth certificate. I missed that one. You guys know what that is. That's that thing we never heard about till we had a black president, right? You have your long-form... I keep my long-form birth certificate, right? In case I ever get pulled over in Oklahoma. But anyway, shut up. Hey, we just added St. Louis and Honolulu to our live tour schedule. Go to jimmydorecomedy.com for a link for all the tickets for all our live shows. We might be coming to your town. Go check right now at jimmydorecomedy.com. And if you like the show and want to support it, become a premium member. You can become a patron or through PayPal, or go right to Jimmy Dore